everyone. Some of you might know about a man called Bryan Johnson, who's famous for his ambition of trying to stay young forever, or for as long as possible. And if you do, you either see him in two ways: as a pretty ambitious and smart guy, or as a dumbass. Personally, I think he's dumb, because the mere idea of wanting to stay young forever seems like something a kid would come up with, but immediately realized that it could never work. But I guess when you're almost a billionaire like Bryan Johnson, you feel like you can achieve anything, no matter how brain dead it is. And you know what? If you're that rich, it probably isn't that hard anyways to find a way to keep you young. But the issue is, there isn't. And so the best possible solution he's come up with is his incredibly tedious daily routine that he follows to an absolute T. Most people have a routine themselves they follow every day, but with him, there's so much he has to do to not age that it takes up the entire day and he can't even do anything else. Because after he's all done, he immediately runs to bed to not miss a single second of sleep. But me describing it barely shows how dumb it is, so I'll just show you the daily routine with Bryan Johnson that would make most people blow their brains out.
This is Bryan Johnson, the world's most measured human.
After selling his company for $800 million in 2013, Bryan has been investing millions to slowly reverse his aging, setting a world record by reducing his epigenetic age by 5.1 years in 7 months. This year he's turning 46, but thanks to a $2 million per year regimen, that will only be true on the calendar as his body approaches 18 instead.
Fucking hell.
Today I'll be seeing how to keep my body.
I mean, he did sell his company, which was whatever, I don't know, for 800 million, so he does have the money. But still, there's so much you could actually be wasting on living a good life and not is doing this like witchcraft.
Lab this early in the morning. Hello?
Hey,
Bryan,
hey,
what's
good
up,
morning.
man?
I hope I didn't make you get up too early.
I mean, I'm a...
Oh my god. He looks like an actual goblin.
Of just like throwing water in my face. So you have quite the extensive routine.
Yeah, today's gonna be a little different. We're gonna start you with red light therapy for hair growth.
For hair growth?
So that's 312 diodes sending red light into your scalp. In this morning routine, we'll need to accomplish maybe 150 different things.
That's crazy.
Now, we're going to do HRV therapy. Your nervous system has a fight or flight mode where you're just...
I think I'm permanently on that.
Okay, yeah.
Because I drink so much coffee.
Okay, so the fight or flight is like high stress.
Right.
You're running from the lion in the savannah. You want to spend most of your time in a low stress, I'm good environment. It's just going to be electrical stimulation.
I feel like the results might scare you a little bit.
So there's no results. It's just
okay.
You can go up in intensity until you feel a light tingling.
I'm not feeling it yet.
I like how this entire time he has this cap that's burning light into your scalp to save his hair.
This is very overwhelming.
I really feel like if it did save hair, it would be like a much more intensive process and not just putting on a cap. Most of this stuff, like even though it does sound very scientific, I feel like some of the process that he relies on is way more simpler, because you can't really cram all of this stuff to make you younger into one day. Surely if you want to focus on one aspect, like saving your hair from falling off, you would need to like spend your entire day focusing on one process. Like surely there's no way this tiny cap with red light can actually save your hair from balding or like your hairline receding. It's probably like the simplest process he could cram with every other like part of his daily routine. But like you imagine that even though it's not that big for like of a piece of equipment, like it's just a hat, it probably cost him millions as well. Because there's no way you could just go to a store and just buy it. He probably got like a scientist to research it and develop it into an actual product.
The temple, and they find an elixir and they drink it and it does it. It is the fountain of youth here right now. It's just hiding in a whole bunch of scientific publications. I've slowed my speed of aging the equivalent of 31 years. So I now accumulate aging damage at a speed slower than the average 10-year-old.
Wow. So could you like...
He definitely gets a ton of pussy at the club by telling girls that.
Becoming one.
I think you might be.
Yeah.
I think I might come back and I'm like gonna be like on a cane and you're gonna be like, hey, Will, like I'm like I can't do this anymore.
I'm going to
That's
take
never gonna happen. With this, I just feel like this feels such a like a fictional story that there's gonna be some outer factor that kills him, like a car crash.
Spending time in the bathroom. So your call, you know?
Yeah.
You're choose your own adventure.
It looks quite intimidating. It does.
I'm going to take about 60 pills so it's easier for me to swallow pills.
60 pills.
Actually?
Yeah.
God. This is the equivalent of like a test subject making themselves the subject, you know, like out of their own volition.
Do you have a name for this drink?
This is the Green Giant.
The Green Giant.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I want to go back. That looks delicious, but I want to look at the ingredients. It looks like an actual like
You have a name for this
GMO product.
This is the Green Giant.
Right, a water spermidine. Is that? I'm guessing that's for sperm, right? Don't want to you don't want to lower the sperm count. Amino complex, creatine, collagen peptides, cocoa flavonols. Is that just chocolate? Okay, well at least he's treating himself. Cinnamon and morning pills. Right. Doesn't sound that bad, but I'm sure it doesn't taste incredible either.
Do you enjoy this drink?
I love it.
You love it.
I do.
Really? Okay.
Liar.
Yeah.
I'm
What does it smell like?
Like
Chocolate
shit.
and lawnmower
Like fucking
clippers.
chemicals.
That's funny. Cheers.
Cheers. To a great day.
To a great day. To a day of slowing our speed of aging.
Look at the pills, man. God. His stomach must be screaming for help.
It tastes effective.
That's a great
Yeah.
statement. I've never heard someone say that.
It's like I think the cocoa is like doing God.
Also, what is that watch on his left wrist? Like, is that tracking anything, or is that just for like style?
It's quite nice.
Yeah.
So these are all the pills.
Yep, these are morning. These are lunch.
So it's 105 pills a day.
Mm-hmm.
105. Fuck that.
So like, what's like the
Surely at that point, there's so many pills at work that it's actually working against you.
So
There's no way your body can tolerate that many fucking pills going to your system.
donut or like does the thought of an insulin spike like age you or anything? Or
can't imagine doing it.
so if it's your birthday, it's just the same thing.
Yeah. Let's imagine we say, what is the future of technology in 20 years? We're both going to assume it's better. If we say, what is your and my future in 20 years? We have an implicit assumption we're going to age, decay, and decline. We do not assume we're going to get better.
Right.
What if that changed? What if we could pose a question about our future and we could imagine ourselves saying, like, I don't know what kind of superhero I'm going to be, but I'm going to be a superhero legit. Like, what if we really believed it?
You're gonna be in the Avengers.
I'm a little nervous about, I want you to feel great today because we have a lot to get
I'm
done.
nervous. Why?
I mean, that was
You can tell from his eyes, this is such like a bullshit daily routine that he's like he's gaslit himself to believe it's normal.
this device.
But you can tell like when someone else in his life walks into his house, they can already smell like how dumb this whole process is.
Air quality inside the house.
Oh yeah, remember this part, seeing it earlier. Yeah, the air quality.
That's sad.
Today's a start.
Yeah. I think
If that AC fucks up even for a day, I imagine like the air quality gets worse, and I feel like even a slight decrease in percentage of like the air quality probably would fuck him over. Like that would add 10 years of like just having one day with bad air.
one of those now.
One day it spiked to red because there was a warehouse fire downtown LA.
Yeah.
In some industrial area.
Did you only go outside when it's good?
Yeah, when it's bad, I don't go outside.
And how often is it bad?
When it's
Like,
bad,
have
I
you ever
don't
spent,
go
like, a week
outside.
just in your home?
No.
No, okay. If I was a kid going to school, I'd be like, Mom, I can't go. The air quality, I can't leave the house. Right?
Yeah. I've been working.
Surely you would have a mask to put on if the air quality was that bad.
Be nice to the bug. Oh, he's just waking up. He's groggy, right?
Good morning. He needs a green giant.
Yeah, he does.
When I see a sled,
Imagine if he ate it.
Why is that?
It's all part of the process.
you know what? Santa has a sled, and he lives forever. So there's definitely a correlation here, I think.
Santa's got high BMI.
Look at his legs when he's pushing back. It's like,
So nihilistic. Santa has a high BMI. This guy believes in nothing.
Measured by MRI, I'm around like 5%.
5%. Oh my God.
I was 50 pounds heavier.
50
Oh my
pounds.
God.
Yeah, when I was building my
Wow.
companies,
Okay.
I was just doing.
See, the problem is, I'm gonna go back for a
50
second. He looks better now than before, but this guy looks actually human as opposed to this, like fucking scaly lizard,
When I was building my companies,
trapped in his own
I
mansion.
was just doing everything bad. Europe.
What triggers something in this person's mind that makes him believe
Every day.
I want to be immortal, or makes them want to achieve that lifestyle. I've never understood that ideal lifestyle of living forever.
I was not expecting this. That's awesome.
Yeah, this is my happy place. We have like 35 or so.
I saw a pretty good car in the background, but I doubt he actually drives it around to hit the place, because the air quality wouldn't be good. Even this gym looks miserable, because I don't know, it's something about it. I think it's it looks kind of like dark with the lighting.
Whatever you can.
Like apart from the window that has sunlight beaming in, it doesn't look like it has that much light.
Hamstring, wow. You're incredibly flexible. Oh my. Is that something that's taking a lot of time?
It's taking a long time, yeah. So this one in particular really hurts.
Oh God.
Oh. And then, exactly, yeah.
How did you do that? You're like a human slinky. Oh my God.
Yeah, whatever you can do. They're painful.
Yeah.
I just realized, is he gonna cover how he protects his joints? Because surely, if your skin and muscles can stay young, your joints would slowly deteriorate over time.
You got the energy of like a newborn puppy. Oh my.
Why is there no music? Was he entranced by his peak physical condition?
So like if you read a bunch of the articles about you,
Oh my god, look at his
it says, like,
knees.
you're trying to de-age the age 18. If you like overshoot that becomes 17, you can't vote anymore.
That's a good point. Or would someone be in danger if they dated me?
You make everything look so easy.
He's kind of like dick sucking him. Like, oh, you make everything look so easy. Like, yeah, he does this every day to avoid losing one day of his life. Like, of course he's gonna get better at it.
You can do it, Will. You got this. There you go.
Oh yeah,
How's it going?
we're in first place.
Well done.
4,374th in the world. If you guys want to know. I feel like you're Luke. He could be like a Tour de France rider or something. Do they have an age?
Oh my god, if he did the Tour de France, his body would collapse after like 1/10 into the marathon race. Like, I'm pretty sure that's one of the races in the world that after it actually ruins your body. Like, I haven't looked that much into it, but I doubt, like, after that race, I doubt a lot of people return for the next one or carry on cycling as their like athletic career, because like how much it fucks up your body. All I know is that one picture of like someone's calf where it looks like actually like robotic, but in the sense that it doesn't look human. Like, it's been so twisted throughout the entire race that it resembles nothing like a normal muscle. Like, it's been that fucked over.
18-year-olds. I feel like a grandpa just trying to keep up with my son in the gym. Oh my God.
That's kind of offensive, calling him a grandpa. He's probably really pissed off at that comment because he called him that. I mean, if you spend $2 million a day, you would expect people to see you as a bit younger.
I don't think you actually realize how shredded you are.
I don't.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Yeah, I feel self-conscious. Oh my
Oh,
God.
you look great. What are you talking about?
But you look like paranormal.
This makes the workout all worth it.
Oh,
Yeah, I feel like I'm like going
that
to
looks
this chocolate
delicious.
that's not going to taste like chocolate.
I don't want to spoil it for
Okay,
you.
I'll wait.
It's magical. This olive oil is not
Oh, it's
like
fuck
store-bought
off.
olive oil, which is not really olive oil.
Did
And
this
it's
get
got-
off the plane from Italy like yesterday?
Yeah, you can take your pick
Okay.
between 24 karat gold.
That sounds fancy.
Huh?
Dude, this is a lot of food.
Yeah, and then there's the chocolate.
That's
on
a
top.
jar.
You must be so hungry. How hungry are you from like 1 to 10? Since you haven't eaten since 11, right?
Starving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course you're starving.
All the time.
Dude, if his body had a mind, of course I know that if his own muscles and stomach had a mind, apart from his own head and psyche, it would be crying out for help if he worked out for that long and that salad was the only thing that would like recover with
The
nutrition.
best predictor of my sleep quality. Right. When I have 10 hours of fasting before bed, I'm around 45 or so.
Wow. How long does it take you to get through this?
34 minutes.
You time it.
Yeah. Really? Yeah.
Oh my God, so you fast for 10 hours and then you have to wait to eat it?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, that's some form of like torture.
The best things in life are on the other side of pain.
Apart from this is just pure gaslighting to your own body. Right, so let me see, calories, oh my God. I'm guessing this is just like one of his like 3 meals a day. So fat, carbs, yeah. It has a lot of carbs for a salad. That's quite a bit. I mean, I can mainly see like just onions and broccoli. So I'm surprised it has that many carbs. And fiber and protein. I guess it's not that bad. I want to see where he gets most of his protein. Like that is quite a bit, but surely there's more. Get your take.
Close to this list. All right, so we got a whole garden in a bowl here.
Oh my, he's even doing stretches.
I get a piece of chocolate.
Yeah, how do you feel about that? Is that exciting to you?
That's very good.
If that has chocolate, it's probably dark chocolate. It's by far the shittiest one.
We're doing like right away.
I really want to see what happens if he takes one cheat day. Like surely his stomach would twist at the invasion of like actual good food going into it.
Perfect score.
And that's actually possible.
Yeah. Good night's sleep, everything feels possible and fine. A bad night's sleep, everything feels miserable and discouraging.
Now, before you go and say the Blueprint lifestyle is completely out of reach for me, Bryan told me that the monthly costs come to just over $1,500 a month. That includes your food, your supplements, your kitchen supplies, and even your initial blood panel test.
Let's go upstairs.
That's what we're drinking.
He's not covering the scientific process, like like I've watched this video, it gets way worse, like right now, look.
Hey, Alexis.
Look at this Nazi lab of a room with all the equipment.
Blueprint Clinic.
Wow.
Yeah, we've outfitted it with a whole bunch of medical grade equipment. This is high frequency electromagnetic stimulation.
Yeah.
And it will do the equivalent of 20,000 sit-ups on your abdomen.
Does it cramp like that?
It's a pretty wild feeling. It kind of feels like someone's grabbing everything inside.
He comes from the machine.
Oh. Nighttime erections, both the number and the strength. So,
Wow.
so you can evaluate tonight when you sleep.
Okay.
And so that will be the circuit we'll run.
How do I evaluate that if I'm asleep?
Even he's fucking with him. I really wish like this guy, the YouTuber, he is being very nice, but I just want to see someone just go into his house and like fuck with him. Like, dude, you look fucked up.
Panic button.
Yeah. Hit that button and it will go. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, there it is.
Oh, it's a vacuum. What is it shocking him?
That feels really odd. And like slightly uncomfortable.
All right, that's 50 and 8. That's real.
Oh my God. That's insane that you can do that for 30 minutes. Oh.
Pretty wild, right?
Pretty wild, right? This is another part of him just forcing himself to do it. But I don't know how long he's been living this facade of him in his mansion, but I imagine that after a week, on one side you have to respect him because he does have like the strong mental fortitude to be able to do this, because I'm sure most athletes would refuse to do this every single day. But on one side, like what's the point? Like, can you really prove that this process that causes you actual severe pain is gonna make you live longer, or at least seem younger? Like surely at some point, even scientists would say it's not a 100% guarantee to make you younger. Like at some point you have to accept that's placebo, and you're more so believing the fact that it's making you younger, even though it's not really doing all that much. I mean, I'm sure it does quite a lot for the abs, like he said, but I refuse to believe that overall it does actually make some effort to making you immortal, like this guy wants you to do.
How does it feel?
I'm not sore.
Exactly. You would think you're just going to be crushed. Go to 100.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh my God,
I'm nervous
100.
for you.
Look, he shat his pants. He was wearing black, now he's wearing white. It's that painful.
100.
Oh no, it's a different guy. Duh, okay.
Good?
Good.
Have you noticed it develop your core a lot?
Yeah.
You can hear the pain in his voice. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's good.
Max strength right off the bat.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
You ready?
Yeah. Oh, wait, there it is.
How funny would it be if this Bryan Johnson guy, he only brought his machine just for one day, just to like fuck with this guy and like put him in as much pain as possible.
This will help your skin health, overall energy production. A lot of times when people are trying to accelerate wound healing, they'll use red light therapy.
God. There's no way that can be good for your skin. That much red light going through it.
You're going to put your chin here, your forehead here, and it will use multispectral imaging, and it will evaluate the age of your skin.
It's like I'm taking a really intense selfie.
Yeah. This might be the longest.
Surely, if you have so much faith in this process, you don't really need a machine to tell you how young you are. Like he did say, he's like around 18 or whatever in the beginning of the video.
Maybe he thinks I'm already dead. That's not good. Is that just from like not wearing sunscreen? No.
Oh,
Listen to your mom,
fucking
guys.
sunscreen.
Red areas, in the 10th percentile. Yeah, that's the worst. Yeah.
You can't see that with the naked eye. This is a medical grade laser that's used to treat.
You can't see with the naked eye. Maybe because it's not fucking important.
I showed you before. This is a result of some full body laser therapy.
Okay.
So this is a
my
week.
God.
That's funny because it actually looks worse than the guy on the right who's actually living a good, healthy lifestyle.
process.
As opposed to this fucking wizard putting all his magic into his body.
This is laser
I
treatment.
was wondering, you must have some crazy mosquitoes back there.
Yeah. This is a IPL system. So this is like, it feels like being seared with heat. Seared. And so it goes in the body and it like pulls.
You're gonna see me?
No.
Okay.
It actually changed.
He brands him BJ. Oh my, his initials would be BJ. Bryan Johnson.
Change their expression profile with this treatment. So you're actually changing the genetic expression in your body, your actual skin age and health. I know. This is how I got my kids to wear sunscreen. Next,
There's no way you have kids.
Ultrasound.
If he does, they're definitely born in like a test tube.
I think we're gonna look at your heart. There you go.
Oh, there it is. Wow, that's so cool.
Isn't that pretty?
That is so cool.
That looks disgusting.
Wow.
This is
Are you a part-time magician?
this is our new laser. My body was on fire for 2 days.
It tastes like I make like a protein ice cream at home. Which is like probably you don't even want to know.
That looks like the one decent thing
Similar.
in his daily meals.
And same as before, everything has to fight for its life to be included.
Oh my god.
So this would all have endpoint measurement in your body. We'd make sure that it's doing
I
well.
actually imagine the YouTuber on the left. Like after this video, he was like, "Wow, this is really good." He immediately drove to like a Burger King and just ate as much fast food as possible.
Available to everyone for free.
For free?
Everyone can do it for free. Everything's there. All the recipes, all the supplements, all my data, all the protocols.
Oh, you can't have seconds on this protocol, right?
Exactly.
Oh.
That's what's so sad.
The last bite.
There's no way that ice cream meal, whatever, it's that good that you want seconds.
A sleep has become.
Oh yeah, I remember this part. This part is such bullshit. The entire sleep routine. Like I'll just show it in a
This
minute.
is king, right?
I just don't know why. I can't think of anything else.
I'm gonna shut up for this segment because he does say quite a lot.
I do nothing in this room except for sleep. I never.
I can tell.
And
Yeah.
I never work in here. I never hang out in here.
Yeah.
It's only for sleep. The curtains never open. I have 2 air filters. I monitor air quality very closely. There's an algorithm that measures the room temperature and my body temperature in real time, then it adjusts the temperature of the bed to optimize for my sleep stages. I stop drinking liquids around noon to 1. Whoa. In our culture, we negotiate away sleep all the time. Like if we need to work, it's like, oh sure, I'll go to bed later.
Yeah. That's what I do all the time.
My bedtime cannot be negotiated with. I guess I'm also fortunate where I get to sleep by myself.
a grown-ass man just said bedtime.
A partner and
Oh, it sucks.
And yeah, their routines.
Katie.
The third meal of the day, which I'll eat in
I didn't say.
an hour.
Oh my god! I remember this part really stuck out to me the most. Out of this entire like insane video, that sleep part really stood out to me because he said he sleeps 10 hours a day. Because like that really is like the best way to reduce aging. Because after you've done working out and eating your food, you really kind of like ruin your body by staying up and doing nothing. So sleep does kind of preserve everything for a bit longer. But I remember saying to myself, that is so miserable. The idea of only waking up a day and doing this miserable process of like working out, being in pain, eating the blandest food possible, and then going straight back to bed. Because I think he said he sleeps for like 10 hours a day, which is so much that you're missing practically most of your day. Because, I mean, apart from the working out, I don't think he has any other hobbies, like fucking, that would make him happy. Like, surely, I feel like this guy, the only motivating force in his life is this bullshit idea of being immortal or being like young forever. Which at some point you have to like accept that it's so childish that, I mean, it might be possible in this generation, but there's no way you can achieve it right now and still stay this young. Like maybe if he does achieve it, there's no way he would look as young as he does now. Like surely he would, somewhere in the process, something would fuck up to make him look, so like, something would fuck up to like make him catch up to his actual physical age, like 60 or 70, wherever he is now.
With a tablespoon of olive oil.
Ooh. Presentation today has just been spot on.
It always is. Jamie is amazing.
Well, that was quite the morning routine, which is like a week for some people. It's very overwhelming. I don't know how you do it every day.
I'm really impressed. You did pro move everywhere, from all the food to the routine, all the tests, the blood draws.
I think that like this was
What the fuck was that? Why did you do a blood test?
like it was like so unique. I feel like I learned so much, and I feel like leaving this video, I'm gonna be like taking so much stuff with me going forward. I think what you're doing is incredible. Thank you for your time. Man.
Yeah, thanks for coming,
Really
man.
appreciate
Great to hang out with you.
Yeah, so if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like. Make sure you check out Bryan's stuff on Instagram, YouTube.
Fuck that! I'm not gonna go to this fucking test rat Instagram page to see like how he's like torturing his body. I'm good, thank you. You know what? He is like one of those guys that like by the time I'm 80, he'll look like 24, and he'll probably just laugh at me as I'm just like confined to my wheelchair. So, but if he achieves that point of like life, good for him. Like he can make fun of me and like everyone else who doubted him, but that is still like a 1 in a million chance of actually working. Because I refuse to believe that the technology we have right now is good enough to achieve this bizarre dream he has. To be honest, it's probably one of those things where like when you're a millionaire, or almost a billionaire, because yeah, $800 million, at some point you would be so bored, you would start like chasing random goals, like being young forever. So on one side, I guess you can respect it. But on the other side, I know for a fact this guy's gonna die of like some bullshit way of like slipping on an ice cube and hitting his head on the table counter. Which that would be sad, but at the same time, you kind of had it coming with trying to like force this lifestyle on you that was very gonna clearly blow up, like backfire on you, and you die of like something else, like apart from the old age, which would be kind of funny. But you know what? If 100 years this guy's still like 20, and I'm gonna be in a care home, I'm gonna stand up and clap for him with my knees are all fucked up. I will respect that whenever it fucking comes.